On pass, running the slide again. Big block, they figured her out. To the outside. Tipped over, picked up again by Ferragonio, excuse me. Back row attack, Haley English. From the middle, thrown back, nobody's home. Point for UPJ. Set point for UPJ. Seeing the weak spot and taking advantage of it as we go into another timeout. Roll shot into the block for UPJ. It's up at the top of the net for a joust. Back on the Pioneer side. Lippert swings that one into the net. We always love to see that whenever the ball just is right on top of the tape, and it's anyone's game, and that's what we mean by joust. And that is a matter of timing and power. English gets the point there. Slide into the block for UPJ. It's back on their side. They'll try from the outside. And now we'll get them the point. That'll work. Rosier running some laps there. When you go right to left, right to left. So definitely one of the challenges of being a middle is covering literally the entire net. And that'll be another ace for UPJ. Closing that gap 1 point at a time. 14 to 15. Ferragonio with a clean pass. Haley English from the outside, picked up nicely from UPJ. Into the block, and that ball went out. Once again, you probably had a better angle than I did. And we are tied. Trying for the right side again, roll shot. Lippert, if it works, it works. And we are 1 point away from forcing a 5-setter. Nice pass from Castelli. Ferragonio with a big swing. UPJ running to the outside off the block. Pioneer still staying alive. Some debate coming from the coach's bench on the UPJ side now. Running that slide, tipped over the block, they're there. They know it's coming, roll shot over. Bianco to Lippert, off the block. PJ trying to use it again, and that will give them the 4th set. Mishandling the ball there. I believe that was Lippert, didn't get a chance to see her number. But 25 to 20 is the magic number here, whether it's on one side or the other in the Student Center gym, as UPJ runs away with that game. We push a 5-setter just as we did in 2017 against UPJ. And a heck of a game this has this has been. I mean, I've been saying it all game, very even matchup is what this match is. I mean, we have your normal power hitters like Taylor Small. This isn't the usual performance for her. She's still making strong swings, but it's not that steady, reliable, powerful kills that we are so used to with her. Same with Ferragonio, who usually has such a strong swing, but we are seeing it in Madison Sema, so it's kind of making up the difference. But this is a situation with this team where they all need to be at their absolute best and operate at their absolute best to keep up with what UPJ is putting out there. And again, we mentioned earlier, all the substitutions they're making, and when you have a 5-setter especially, this is where that's key, where some of those players are more tired than the others, and that'll definitely play a factor too. So running that same lineup, you don't really want to touch what's happening now because it is working. It's just a matter of who's going to make their serves, who's going to find the holes on the court, who's going to avoid the block. So here we go, 5 sets in the Student Center gym. UPJ and the Pioneers, a very exciting matchup on this lovely Tuesday night. We're going to take a short break once again. Don't go anywhere. And just clearing the net. I saw it brush that tape there. Made me nervous for a second, but Ace is an ace. And speaking of aces, Haley English leading the team with aces, 36 of those. Coming after Ferragonia with 23, then Minoski with 22, and Castelli with 21. Oh, big swing. Addison Sema. Pioneers take a 10-point lead, and I have no idea where this power came from Sema, eating her Wheaties in the offseason. I don't know what she was doing, but we like to see it. Right, a jump serve from Castelli, just going to be outside of the line there. Madison's here. We love to see, and she's only a sophomore, so we got her for a little bit, and we love to see players grow like that in the offseason, because the difference between last year and this year is astronomical. Astronomical. Down ball from LaMonica. Had some power behind that one. Into the block from Lippert and Sema. Going up again, LaMonica. Just bopping it down. Evening and welcome to more women's volleyball action in the Student Center gym. We're broadcasting Point Park Sports Network, brought to you by Stretch Internet. I'm Nicole Pampina. I was here on the 29th when we took down Carlo in an exciting matchup and a good game from them. We'll be reviewing that a little bit later on, but tonight against the Midway Eagles, they welcome them for an RSC East-West Division crossover match. The Pioneers enter the weekend in first place in the RSC East, while Midway is fighting for one of the 4 playoff spots from the RSC West. Point Park is 7-0 all-time versus Midway, a series that began in 2012 when the Pioneers joined the conference. Last year's result was a 3-1 road win, for the Pioneers, who won the final 3 sets. So tonight, we'll see if we can make it 8-0. That last game, I copied down the scores from 17-25, 25-10, 25-18, 25-20. So lost that first set in that 3-1, but all the other games that they played against them, it was a sweep. So we will see what happens tonight. Our first server from Midway, Brooke Schrompler. And Sema from the outside into that big block we were talking about. And she's going to go again. Going to try to tip it over. Run down by Tuller. Free ball over. And from the middle, Sema powers through the block. Right through the little hole that was left for her in that block. Gonna serve. Ferragonio going deep. That'll be out. That's 4 serves, have been missed to some extent. 3 missed serves and a foot fault. So definitely more. It looks a little bit tighter in the RSC West, but these top 2 spots is what's making me sweat for the RSC East. And push to the corner from Midway. Good pickup from Ferragonio. Good pickup from Minoski. And scrappy play to keep that ball alive on Point Park's part. A free ball over for them to use. Castelli, nice pass. Jocelyn Rosier. Great rally. Everybody absolutely doing their part and then some. Minoski to serve to open up the timeout. Evers to Tuller on the outside. That drops right down in front of Rosier and Small. On pass, Minoski to Rosier. Just getting a hand on that one. He bursts back to the outside. Big block, Small and Rosier. Whole team's chasing after and no one can get it. Haley English will keep it rolling. Yeah, deep serve for her. Midway is still going to take it. Outside into that big block again. A wall put up by Small and Rosier. Into it again. Second time the charm, apparently. A great wall of Rosier and Small. And great topspin on that. Haley English. Over the block this time. Rosier, smart choice just to knock it over. Ferragonio takes it with her hands. Minoski with hers. Taylor Small down the line just outside.